Good evening, teacher. My name is Vattai. I'm a student from College of Education, and in this video, I'm going to present you a topic that mainly answer a question that asks, "What if agriculture revolution never happened?" This presentation in this video as well going to conduct for 10 minutes long, I guess. So. I try my best to answer all the questions that related to how people live before the agricultural revolution, the benefit, the advantage and disadvantage that bring along with the agricultural revolution, and does this agricultural revolution really mean to us as a human race or not? So let's jump right to our presentation together. So what if I tell you that we can live in way better life than this? We can live in a better society than this? Would you believe me that this world can be there, can be some of like a better place for all of the human race and the other creature as well in this planet? Would you believe me on that or not? So now we are going to the first question that I'm going to answer to you is how people live before the agricultural revolution. So before the agricultural revolution happened, there is a group of people that is one of the most prosperous group of people in human history. They are the group of forager. So forager people is the era that humans become more intelligent, become more healthier, and become more like a group of people that full of solidarity. Forager people is already a group of people that full of tradition, full of religious and belief on their own. They are travel around the world, spread around the globe to seek for a place that they can live, the place that they can gather what they can eat. So those people are the people that live before the agricultural revolution happened. So forager people is the era that human brain, our brain, become heavier. Why? Because forager use their brain, use their mentality to observe everything around them. That make them the era that the people era that very intelligent, good at surrounding observation and analyzing. They live, they observe the environment around them, they observe the pattern of the wind, whether the wind bring along with the rain, whether that is a driving, if driving what happened to them, is a wet, like a wind that bring along with the rain, so what happened to them, what good for them. They observe even the grass or the pattern of the soil, whether, for example, that grass, is there any animal that ever grows that grass before. If they see this kind of pattern, what kind of animal that grows, that used to walk here or grow here before, is it a snake pattern, is it a tiger pattern? They observe all of all these things, and they know that they spread this information to all of their group members. So they are the group of people that is very intelligent at surrounding observation. Forager people is also a group of people that is very healthy because they eat various different plants that they can gather around the area. They eat the meat that they can hunt in the area from the forest. For example, today they go into the forest, they find some green leaf that they know that they can eat, what kind of food that they can make. So they gather the leaves, bring back home and cook the food. And if today they lucky enough to find their favorite mushroom, so they bring back to home and cook the mushroom. Or on the other day, when the group more lucky that they can hunt big animals, so they cook the meat and share together in the group. You should know that people, human race, have two main ability that make as a human stand out from the other race of animal. Humans have the ability of imagination. People can imagine all of the things that don't even existed in the world, but people can draw the picture, can make the story out of their imagination. People can imagine even the thing that never exists. This is the first main ability that human can do. And the other thing is solidarity, the ability of working in big group. No any animal in this world can work in a much larger group like people, because humans have this ability that make them stand out from the rest of the other creature. No matter how big animal is it, when the people join hands together, they can hunt that animal easily. So this is the main ability that human ever have. So the life of forager is all just like very simple thing like that. Gather what they can eat, hunt animal around them in the forest. After what they spend along with related to what their food today, the item of using their daily item of using already. So maybe they spend their free time sitting around the tree, observe the weather, the environment, running from the lion, running from the tiger, like that. So but all of these things change after 10,000 years later. Forager people started to settle down in one place, stop traveling to different places, and this is the start of agricultural revolution. Agricultural revolution start in 9,500 to 8,500 BC. That is the start of agricultural revolution. In agricultural revolution, people starting to settle down, spend the rest of their day working in the farm or working in the field, spend their time sow the seed, plant the crop, carry the water bucket. They spend all of this day to feed, to plan the needed thing in their field, and also trying to manipulate a few kind of animal as well. So if now we're talking about the agricultural revolution, I would like to take you to see the advantage and disadvantage of agricultural revolution as well. So as we can see, this revolution bring a lot of good thing to us, as now agricultural revolution still stand as one of the important sector in the global yet. Why? Because all of the people around the globe, based on this sector to feed them. We work as any other job. We bring our money to buy the food from the farmer. So farming, planning, agriculture is still very important in the world nowadays. So agriculture make people, the advantage is they offer people a place to settle down. They giving a kind of job, like a skill for people to make living out of it. to earn money out of it, or like to support the need in their society or the market needs of agricultural product. But if we talk about the disadvantage we can see a lot more as well, and I don't know that all of you ever thinking about the disadvantage of agricultural revolution or not yet. So now I would like to bring you to see the disadvantage of agricultural revolution back. According to Yuval Noah Harari, in his book, they're talking about a brief history of humankind. Noah Harari, he is one of my favorite authors. He has mentioned that agricultural revolution is one of the history biggest fraud. Why he said it is one of the history biggest fraud. So we come to see the disadvantage that will be mentioned here. So the disadvantage from agricultural revolution, the first one is that agricultural revolution brings human a lot of disease and illness. Why I said it brings human a lot of disease and illness like that? We turn back to see the forager era. Forager era, people eat various plants, various mushroom, various fungi, and various meat that they can find in the forest. But in the agriculture era, people starting to take a few of the plant as the main meal of the day. For example, some group of people, they may take wheat as the meal, as the main meal of the day. Asian people eat rice as the main meal of the day. Every meal always contains the wheat, every meal contains the rice, every meal contains the bread. So when people eat the same thing day to day like this, it cause us a lot of illness. Until nowadays, you can see many illness that happen never seen in the history before. For example, cancer, for example, lung disease, heart disease. This kind of disease never happened in the forager era, but what it happened in this era now, because we change the way of our eating, we change the way of our diet. We eat same thing day to day with like the food with low nutrition, with low protein, with like it cannot support our body well, that make us sick from time to time. This is the first thing that agricultural revolution bring to us. People in agricultural revolution did not live longer as well. They live in a very low expectancy of life. And on the other hand, the agriculture era also bring us, like, as you know, our human body did not design to do all the work that people are trying to create nowadays. Our body did not design to carry the heavy basket. Our body did not design to bench for several hours to plant the crop. Our body did not design to sit for very long hours in front of computer. Our brain did not design to think of like a very deeply like mathematics or algebra. People make it up. People make all this job up, and people create all of the foundation up. Our body did not design for all of that, but from time to time of practice, people starting to think that they have ability to do all of those things. But it brings back a lot of health problem. Our body designed for climbing the tree, running away from gorilla, running away from tiger, chasing the lion, not carry a heavy basket. are not sitting in front of computer for several hours like this. So that's why you can see people in modern day face a lot of problem, and some when they go to the hospital, their doctor encourage them to be active, do more sport, join more, go to gym, lift weight. Why? Because sport, running, climbing, jumping is the thing that human body designed for, and not all of the things that I mentioned at the moment. Another disadvantage from agricultural revolution is that the way that we are treated animal life. No any creature in this world treated other life as cruelly as us as a human. We treated animals very cruelly. We farm them, we manipulate them, we kill them, and we eat them back. You know that there are 10 billions of chicken. Not 10 billions, I mean billions, more than the number of people in this world. Conclude, the chicken have more population than us in this world. But they are just our food. We eat them back. And you know that people drink milk, but the baby cow, the calf, did not get to drink the milk that their mother produced for them. The farmer just trying to make the female cow pregnant to get their milk. Some female cows from the bone, they get pregnant instantly. It's like a years, so many times for them just to make the milk. And then the baby calf, they bring it to the other side, put them in a small cage, waiting for the day to kill it. Some baby cow did not know how to walk and already arrived to the day that people kill them for meat to support the market that people need. So people treat animals very cruelly just to support the need of themselves. So this is what agricultural revolution bring around back to us. So now we come to think back, does our human race win the life battle or not? Of course, human race win the life battle. Why I said that? There's no any creature, the number of any other animal exists. Human race. Human race is the number one population in this world. The one that can copy a lot of sand, and no one dare to kill. And no one dare to do anything against them. No any other creature. Human is the powerful one. Why I said that? We come back to see people nowadays. There are millions of our DNA copy. And we get to control all of the world. So this is human. And our DNA is just like a company that defines the success through the money in the bank. They just define the success through the money in the bank, as much as they have as much as success that they have. But they never consider the happiness of their people, of their employee. Just as like our human being here, we never consider the happiness of other people. Some human born without house, born without food, die as a baby, die as a young kid. Elder people die without any care from the children. Lack of food, lack of water, lack of shelter. It happened all around the globe. There's people, even millions of DNA copy, but people did not live in a happy environment. And not all the people deserve all of this feeling. So human win this library or not, or just win the amount of DNA that we are copies. We have many millions of humans, but we cannot ensure that they all get the same happiness. I still want you to answer this question, whether we win this library or not. And in my conclusion, I would like to say that agricultural revolution is the ability for people, like to fit more people in a worse condition. We cannot assure the happiness of the people. We cannot ensure the happiness of the other creature. We kill, we manipulate. Until nowadays, we can see a lot of problem that is happening. Environmental problem, global warming. It becomes serious from day to day, but no only millionaire or billionaire getting their hand on it. So we win a loss. I'm still repeat this: agricultural revolution is the ability to fit more people under worse condition. My presentation come to the end. Thank you, teacher, for your paying attention to this video, and I'm sorry that it's too long. Goodbye, teacher.